So what do you guys have for dinner when you had nothing planned or cooked and you come home from work and you're tired? Hey guys, so what do you do if you got home from work and you just realized you had nothing cooked or prepared or planned for dinner? So what do? There's one option: go spend money and buy expensive, overpriced takeout or eat out, or even fast food is expensive. So for me to go eat out and feed my family, I mean, it would be not worth for me to go to work because it would cost me like half of what I made that day. So I don't want to work whole day and spend half of it on dinner. No, that would be too much. So there's some things you can do when you got home and you have nothing cooked and you can still make a meal. You can always make breakfast foods, but what if you already did that many times and you're already tired of breakfast for dinner? Well, like eggs and bacon or toast or any of those things that are fast to cook, but you're done with it because it's been too many times. There's one thing you can do: you can cook up some pasta or some other grain. And in addition to that, you can cut up some veggies. I have broccoli and cucumber here, which will take only 5 minutes, and the grain will cook you in like 15 minutes or less. And while that's cooking, I can slice the vegetables, and I have bacon, and I can slice it in the small pieces, not the whole pack of course, but a little bit, and add it to my grain. And also, if you have hot dogs, I always have these on hand, whichever I can find on sale, because these kind of expensive, but I got them with coupons for only 88 cents each, so that's really good when you're in a pinch. These things are like my emergency foods when I have nothing ready and I have to cook something really fast. So all these and some and I always have rice and pasta and all kinds of grain stuff that is easy to cook. So when you have all these things on hand, it actually saves you money because, you know, even though you might cost a little bit more for using hot dogs or bacon instead of regular meat, but in the pinch it saves you a lot over going buying even fast food. Even though, you know, I think fast food is expensive because sometimes when I'm stuck outside running errands and I get hungry or thirsty, I don't stop at any restaurants or any other places because I'd rather go hungry for an extra couple hours than overpay for all this. I also keep some boiled eggs in the fridge, so these are a very good addition to any meal or just for snack, or even to grab something to go for lunch if you didn't have time or forgot to pack something. Just a couple eggs, these are really good to go with any of your meals. I also can make smoothies because I often have like some kind of vegetables on hand. I can also add cucumber to it because we love cucumbers. I have frozen fruits. These are blueberries, and then I froze some figs, and frozen strawberries, so I can always make a smoothie even if I have nothing planned or cooked. And these cucumbers and broccoli only took me like 2 minutes to peel and slice up. I usually cook Mondays and Wednesdays, but sometimes my schedule gets disrupted or changed or too busy because of kids' homeschool, and sometimes they have to go to places like for their meetings for school, and then I have to change my work schedule because of that, and it just goes crazy. But I still try. I mean, not just try, we just don't eat out, period. Just like, that's just our commitment. That's just not in the budget, because with how much we make, eating out is just like unaffordable. And I know I have too much on my plate, juggling 2 jobs and homeschool and all the cooking and cleaning, and also trying to live as frugally as possible. I have too much on my plate, yes, but that's not excuse for eating out. That's like, no, it would be easier just to take off like something off my plate than eating out. And honestly, sometimes I'm not even home at the dinner time because, like I said, I work 2 jobs, and sometimes I go from one job to another, and I get home like 8 or 9 p.m. So I sometimes do all this preparation in the morning, so my kids or my husband just can really fast and easy cook it when it's time for them to eat, or I just cook it in the morning so they have something to eat for the daytime when I'm not home. Sometimes it requires me to get up an extra hour earlier before going to work just to get all this stuff ready, but I also wake up early because I have to feed my chickens and dogs, and I just recently sold all the puppies, so no more work with them. So they're all done, so it's less work now. So yeah, it does require extra work to save money and not eat out. You often see me making videos in my car because I just don't have time for anything. So, and you can say that's not safe, driving and making videos. Yeah, but I try to pray before I drive, so I'm still alive. So what do you guys have for dinner when you had nothing planned or cooked and you come home from work and you're tired? So you guys can still come home and make a meal or dinner with like 15 minutes or less, even if you're super tired, even if you work too much, and not waste your money on eating out, because the biggest waste of money I see in people's budget when they show their budgets on YouTube is eating out, and it's like a huge waste of money. Okay guys, I hope this gives you some ideas and helps you save money. Thanks for watching. Bye.